Hello, can you just introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm Amanda. I'm a store manager at Rite Aid in Newburgh, New York. I'm one of 2 stores in Newburgh, 2 Rite Aid stores. So we are on the easier part of Newburgh.
All right, and we're here to talk about for the Aim to Flourish thing, which is seeing profit corporations do nonprofit things and having it embedded in their corporation.
Okay.
So, and you went a step forward in the Maria Fareri Children's Hospital charity and decided to, instead of just doing the charity balloons, decided to do the chalk festival.
Yeah. So our district manager really gave us the opportunity to be creative with CMN. So we were able to brainstorm ideas, and different stores did bowling events, they did pizza parties, they did yard sale or store yard sales, if you will. But I had been a participant in the New Paltz Chalk Festival that same year, so I decided to do a chalk festival on a smaller scale at the store with friends who were artists and people in the community that I knew who were artists, to bring them out to incorporate art with the Maria Fareri Hospital, so that it was something that I knew that I could do to bring people in and spread awareness about the hospital.
Okay. And John, did you have any questions?
Yeah, how long have you guys been doing the chalk festival?
This was my first year as a store manager, so this was the first chalk festival that Rite Aid has ever had for the Maria Fareri Hospital.
But the charity is an ongoing thing.
The Maria Fareri Hospital charity happens every year at Rite Aid between April and May.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you guys planning to do more chalk festivals, like next year and the year after?
If I am still able to be a store manager for Rite Aid, who is in conjunction with Maria Fareri Hospital, then yes. Right now the company is going through a merger with Walgreens, where Walgreens has purchased certain stores. So if I am a Walgreens store, then I will have to abide by what Walgreens rules are. But if I am a Rite Aid, then yes, I intend to do more chalk festivals.
Do you plan on adding anything or taking anything away from the chalk festival?
Honestly, we got a lot of great feedback from doing the chalk festival this past year, and a lot more people want to be involved in it. So I would definitely be adding whatever people were willing to bring to the table. K104 wants to come out and set up a table. There's a local band that wants to perform, weather permitting. There are photographers who come out that want to take pictures of the artwork and share it. So I would definitely be willing to incorporate as many vendors as possible.
Okay, wonderful.
Mm-hmm. And tell us about the other vendors that you were able to bring into this specific.
Yes. I just want to pull up my list real quick. So
you did it all for. You used very little money to make this happen.
Yeah, there was no budget, if you will, that Rite Aid set aside for me to do the chalk festival. It was really be creative, think of an event that you want to do, but it needs to all be donation funded. Rite Aid wasn't supplying additional funds to do any type of event. So we really had to be creative. So I started setting up raffle tickets in the store with donations from local businesses to start raising the money. I went to one of the small business gyms that are in the same plaza as us, and they donated 2 3-month memberships. I had the local auto repair store donate a couple oil changes. We got some food gift cards from local restaurants. And really it was about me going in there and telling them what I was trying to do for the Maria Fareri Hospital and whether or not they were receptive to that. A lot of people were willing to give. And a lot of people, kind of said, I'll give you a call back later, let me review it. And so we definitely got our share of no's, but we were able to pull a lot of smaller businesses were willing to help. We got a 2 passes to the Gomez Millhouse Museum, so for families to go and visit this museum, which is really cool. So the local pizza place sponsored food for the artists the entire weekend because the Chalk Festival ran Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I had all food donated from local businesses as well. So I didn't have to cover the cost of the artist's food. And the local bagel shop donated breakfast every day. So that was really nice. I think I covered
Yeah, it
that.
sounds like a local type affair, like everybody in the community got involved.
For sure, and I told them when I went to their business that I would recognize them, and we made sure to put their logo on our banner. We made sure to let the people know that we're donating, who it was that contributed toward the festival. So, and then we did a thank you letter at the end for each business that contributed.
I heard as well, you were also able to bring a child from the Children's Hospital to the Chalk Festival. Was that difficult, and how did you go about getting him involved?
Yes. So I wanted to be very open with the artists who were brought on. I wanted them to have free reign to do whatever piece that they wanted to because they were really volunteering their time for the entire day. I wasn't paying them anything. I was just supplying them food. So I told them they could draw whatever they wanted. But I wanted to draw something that had to do with what the subject of the festival was, which was the Fareri Children's Hospital. So I reached out to the coordinator who we were working with. Her name is Meredith, and I said, are there any children that I could have their photo of and do the portrait for them, and maybe if they live in the community, they could come out and see the Chalk Festival and be a part of it. We also had a bounce house donated for the entire weekend so that if the kids came, they would have something fun to do.
Yeah.
So she sent me the photo of a little boy named Owen, and he was actually local to Poughkeepsie, so he only lived about 45 minutes away from Newburgh. And he had open heart surgery just 9 days after he was born at the Fareri Hospital. So they saved his life, and he's been flourishing ever since. So he actually came out, and we have pictures of him, like, you know, touching his face once I had drawn it on the sidewalk. So that was really cool. It was fun to see that.
Yeah, it's a great experience for a kid like that.
Absolutely.
Sure.
All right, and just to finish things up, let me just ask you about KidSense.
Okay. So KidSense is an organization that Rite Aid sponsors all year long. It asks customers at the register if they want to round up their purchase to the next dollar to donate towards KidSense. And it goes to multiple charities. So the customer can actually go online and pick where they want their change to go. And it could be an after-school program for kids. It could be the backpack program where they put food in the kids' backpack so that they have meals at night in case they're living in poverty, and meals might not be available to them. So it really lets people decide where they want their donation to go, and they can choose not to donate just this time, or to have their purchase rounded up every single time that they shop at Rite Aid. And we get a report every day of what those donation numbers are. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, and I completely forgot. How did you do charity-wise
For
the Chalk Festival, and did it increase profit at Rite Aid?
So our sales stayed around the same. There wasn't a significant increase. We were able to raise a total over the 3-day weekend of $505.08. But what I did is I took the money that I had to use, because like I said, Rite Aid didn't give us a budget for it. So I took the money that I had to use for the paint and the chalk and the rollers to put the black tempera paint out before we chalked on it. The supplies are costly, so I had to take $260 out of that to pay for those supplies, to back pay for those supplies. So we ended up being able to donate just from the Chalk Festival $245. Our store as a whole was able to donate upwards of $1,800 for that time period that we were raising money. I think I answered those questions. The sales didn't go up tremendously.
Yeah,
it did create
perfect.
foot traffic though, and It did kind of set us aside in customers' minds, though. They seen us in a different way than just a regular retail pharmacy. They seen us as an entity that is caring about the community. So that was really nice.
Okay. And did you have any last questions?
No, I just want to thank you for taking the time out to talk to us too.
Sure, no
for this
problem.
project.
It was awesome.
I really appreciate that.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, goodbye. Oh, I just said.